Hello, hello. Okay, just trying this live again on YouTube live, and the title of this stream, the title of this video is "How to Battle Stress, Build Immunity, and Be Empowered." But I didn't introduce myself. Hello, everyone. This is Devann Edwards, aka Devann the Connector, connecting you to the knowledge that will empower yourself. And yeah, this is a topic I wanted to speak on. I did a presentation for a couple people, um, based on this, like, the raising the awareness importance of health starting at a cellular level. But many people don't know that. Many people don't know that, again, with stress that manifests in our cellular biology, and through the nonsense foods we eat and stuff like that. It suppresses our system, suppresses our immune system, and again, it's not serving us for a higher good. And many people don't know that, or maybe internally some people do know that, but maybe they need the right knowledge or the right reminder to take action on the habits that's not serving them, and possibly adopt a healthier habit. So I'm going to get into that, and two things I'm going to talk about. Three things actually: healthier habits, healthier coffee, and a powerful medicinal mushroom which is infused in these things. But firstly, I'm going to tell you about this book, The Power of Japanese Red Reishi. So reishi, I don't know if you heard of it. It's known as the miraculous king of herbs. Reishi, you can find it anywhere. You can find it probably in America, but my company in particular, we have like the highest bioavailability of the Ganoderma reishi. So you get the most antioxidant, you get the most nutrients out that can be extracted from the herb. And so on this book, it says reverse biological aging and enhance immunity with the help of one of nature's most powerful medicinal mushrooms. And that is reishi. So I'm going to talk a bit more about that. And because I just want to tell you a story as well. So it's funny, like it's about 4:40, almost 4:44 actually. It's 4:42 right now as I'm saying this, speaking. And you're probably wondering, oh, why are you not sleeping? Like, I mean, on a cellular level, I'm nourished. On a cellular level, my body doesn't need to rest. On a cellular level, I am not stressed. And that's thanks to this. And then some people might ask, well, doesn't coffee make you stay up? Oh, no, this one. This one, it provides a smooth energy. This one allows me to stay energized. This one allows me, I can actually drink, I can drink a whole 2 cups of this and sleep like a baby. Ask anyone if you can do that on regular coffee. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. But anyways, so reishi is known as an adaptogen. So again, it adapts to the body's ability to handle or adapts to the body's ability to handle stressors or anything in the body that's taken place in the body, and bring it back into homeostasis. So bring it back into balance. And again, miraculous, isn't it? King of herbs. So yeah, again, it's known as a good detoxer, but also a key feature of it is stress reduction. So that's what we're going to be talking about. I'm going to read read a passage from this book actually to give you like a little update on our body's reaction to stress, because it does touch on that. So what I do, I'm going to read that to you. I'm going to read that to you. Let me just add the rest of this coffee in. So I'm going to read this to you. But also, actually, before I even carry on this, I want to tell you another testimony. So on this black coffee, imagine black coffee. This one in particular. I mean, there's many ones. But imagine a coffee helping reduce high blood pressure and literally alleviating diabetes and all these other factors that manifest through stress on the body and internally and externally. And again, even during these quarantine chronicles, I mean, you need all the defenses you can get. And if you have a healthy habit, let's say if you know someone that does drink it, like I wouldn't recommend they drink the regular stuff right now, especially as like so much things are happening, even in the atmosphere. That's another story. But okay, without further ado, let me read this to you. So we know that no one escapes from the stress of today's busy world. We are fighting noise, pollution, overwork, bad diets, and more. The constant battle creates a powerful and what's worse, continuous level of stress and de-stress. And this comes at a huge cost and that equals bad health. So for example, like even obesity. I don't know, particularly like that's like a quarter of like bad health comes through obesity, and obesity is stress on a chemical level taking place in the body that the body hasn't been given the information or the nutrients to resolve. So it's very simple, isn't it? So what it says is that there's been a lot of research done on stress, with at least one researcher, Kenneth Pelletier, Stanford trained alternative and integrative medicine expert, came to the conclusion that in America, between 80 and 90% of illness is linked to stress. 80 and 90%. What? 75 to 90% of all visits to the doctor are for stress and anxiety-related conditions. So imagine this. Imagine that already existing statistic plus these waves of COVIDians and this wave of nonsense, this 5G, this everything. So like imagine what that's doing on top of this already existing condition. So yeah, our body reacts to stress, and the system really can't tell the difference between an attacking tiger and somebody that cuts you off in traffic. It's the same stimulus. It's the same aggravating information that you're receiving and taking it in as in your own, and it's manifesting internally. Okay? And it produces two powerful chemicals. They're the hormones epinephrine, which is adrenaline, and cortisol, which are often referred as to fight or flight hormones. These are produced by the adrenal glands, two triangular-shaped glands that sit beside your kidneys. And adrenaline is for the short-term stress, and cortisol is for long-term stress. So we really want to tackle both, but cortisol is very important as well. So these hormones are designed to get us ready for either fight whatever is causing our stress, the tigers, the traffic, the taxes, all these other things, or run away, which is the flight. Not usually an option anymore, especially with regard to taxes. But to do this, adrenaline increases the heart rate, it raises blood sugar levels, and diverts the blood to most important organs, driving your body way out of balance. Out of balance. You remember I talked about homeostasis, bringing yourself back into balance? So that's what we want to achieve. We want to achieve balance and balanced vibrations within our body and be able to battle this stress and stay empowered. You know what I mean? So this reaction has been honed throughout centuries of evolution to help us survive in dangerous worlds. However, it was originally designed to work only for very short periods of time, just long enough to win the fight or escape from the tiger. So that's see that. So when you're stressed for longer periods of time, that's when it's a problem. So even with a stimulus that's presented to people that was out of the blue to most people in terms of the what's going on, they wasn't ready. That stimulus, they wasn't ready to take on that stimulus, and because it hasn't been the effects of that hasn't been resolved quicker, most people are paying for that in the long term. Okay, so what it says like as a summary. One of the effects of both epinephrine and cortisol is to temporarily suppress parts of the immune system. This effect is so powerful that adrenaline is used in emergencies to treat patients having a life-threatening allergic reaction to nuts, for example, which is basically the result of your immune system going into overdrive against the substance that the body sees as foreign. So again, it's about you're afraid of something that you're ignorant to. The greatest expense that we all have is not knowing. Not knowing what something is causes even more stress. So chronically elevated levels of adrenaline and cortisol will certainly have an effect on one's immune system, leading to all kinds of infections. And again, relate everything to self, and then you can observe it around your environments or whatnot. So imagine what this suppression does to your health if you're constantly under stress. Yep, what can it do? Yeah, so again, it's about like immune suppression results in you constantly getting sick, constantly having problems, which you shouldn't really be having if you know how to combat it. And yeah, so that's why like I'm so happy and grateful that I have everyday things that I can use to bring myself back into homeostasis, to bring myself back into balance. We're helping many people do that also. Some people are seeing a lot of more mental clarity in their journey of changing their coffee, changing their life, going on to healthier habits, adopting healthier habits, and then even transitioning to bringing in more healthier foods into their life, or bringing in more healthier decisions that they make into their life. And yeah, I might put a link in the description afterwards or whatnot, or in the bio. But I definitely encourage you to reach out if you'd like to know more about this the world's healthiest coffee, or and even more information on like stress, or like where to get this book. I think I got this book from Amazon. It's a great book. Or if you want to know more about reishi and stuff like that, we can send some more information to you. And even another thing I'll mention as well, alongside this, actually no, I'll leave that for another video. But I wanna thank everyone that's going to watch this and ingest the information, take in what absorb what's useful and discard the rest. Like if certain things that I've mentioned don't apply to you, then but you know it applies to someone else, you know what to do. Just share that with someone who comes to mind, and you know whose life can change the day. It may not even be yours, it could be someone else's. But yeah, so battle stress, build your immunity, and stay empowered. This is Devann Edwards, also known as Devann the Connector, connecting you to the knowledge that will empower yourself. Stay amazing. Stay empowered. The connection continues. This thing's not ending.